Hello guys, it's Mr. Emre, and today I'll be teaching you about matrices for your further maths GCSE. Now there is a lot to cover, so we are gonna have to go pretty quick, maybe not, we'll see. First, let's talk about what a matrix is. A matrix is a rectangular grid of elements, so like numbers or letters, arranged in rows and columns. Now, let's talk about what a matrix is. So the order of a matrix is the number of rows times the number of columns. Now, what this means is that a 2x1 matrix is A, B, because it's rows and columns. So it's 2 rows and 1 column. This is called a column vector, which is pretty self-explanatory. A 2x2 matrix would be like this. This is called a square matrix. How matrices are represented are with bold capital letters. Can't write in bold here, but it would be like this. Imagine you have a bold capital letter. It would be that A equals, for example, 6, 2, 1, and 4. You have that. And say that B equals 5 and 4. This is just how matrices would be represented. Matrices can also represent points on a graph, like coordinates. For example, if you have the point 4, 5 as a matrix, that would be 4 and 5. Here we go. Now, how do you multiply with matrices? With a scalar. So, for example, if we take A from the last example, 6, 2, 1, and 4, and the question asks, what is the value of 2A? It would be 2 times 6, 2, 1, and 4. Now, how do you do matrix multiplication? What it is that with a scalar, it's quite self-explanatory. So it would be 2 times 6, 2 times 2, 2 times 1, and 2 times 4, giving us the final answer of 12, 4, 2, and 8. No, this is not so bad. So, yeah. And the reason that it gives us a 2x2 matrix is because the thing that it's being multiplied by is a 2x2 matrix. Right. But we'll get onto that in a second. Now let's talk about how to actually multiply matrices together. For example, if you have a 2x2 matrix, say A, B, C, and D, and you were to multiply it by a 2x1 matrix, so say X and Y. How this would work is that first you do A times X, B times Y, and add them up. Matrix multiplication, because X and Y is the thing being multiplied by, it's going to give us a 2x1 matrix, because it will give us the column of the second matrix. writing the sum. So what this would be is ax plus by cx plus dy, because you do row times column, row times column. Keep that in mind. Let's do another example with 2 by 2 matrices. Imagine I have the matrix A, B, C, and D, and because I've ran out of viable letters, let's do capital A, capital B, capital C, and capital D. Now, as you can guess, it's going to give us a 2 by 2 matrix as the answer. Let me show you how it's done. Remembering our rule that it's row, column, it's going to be A plus B, C, first part, then not going to C, D, because that will give us the one at the bottom here. It's going to be this times B and D. So what it's going to be is A, B plus B, D. Now going on to the second, CD times AC, which will give us CA and DC. These are being added. And as our final one, CB plus DD. Now this is important to keep in mind. You have to know how to multiply 2 by 2 matrices, okay? You can't get this mixed up. So as you can see, this is going to be one number, this is going to be another, this is going to be another, and this is going to be another. Let me give you an example. Say I have the matrix 1, 2, 3, and 4, and another matrix is, let me just put things around this, and another matrix is 5, 10, 20, and 25. How this would work is first by row by column, so it's going to equal 5 times 1 plus 2 times 20, row by column, so 1 times 10 plus 2 times 25, row by column, so 3 times 5 plus 4 times 20, and at the end 3 times 10 plus 4 times 25. What this would be is 5 plus 40, 15 plus 80, 10 plus 50, and of course 30 plus 100. This gives us the final answer of 45, 60, 95, and 130. This is your answer. Let me go through it again. You multiply the row by the column, and then you add these, so 1 times 5, 2 times 20. Then you go on to the second one, like this. Then you add your answers up, giving you your final answer. And that's it for multiplying matrices. The only thing you need to know is, if you were to get something like A equals 2, 4, 1, and minus 3, let me just write this out better. 2, 4, 1, and minus 3. And the question asked you, what is A squared? All it is that 2, 4, 1, minus 3 times by 2, 4, 1, and minus 3. And of course, you know how to do matrix multiplication now, so you'll be able to figure this out.